Welcome everyone to Satisfactory. Before we begin, I just wanna say I'm using in-game options to be able to fly. It makes things much easier. Now that's done. Let's see the nuclear processing, because this is what we're gonna talk or look to now today. This is the main building where is the uranium processed and nuclear rods are made. As you can see here, sweet uranium will rot. All of the resources are kinda locally here, except the uranium, which is being shipped by drone here, by 4 drones actually. Then, and the sulfur is coming from over there. Every part for the rods are made here and in the adjacent buildings. In this one hidden kinda in the corner of the mountain, that's just beacons, mainly because beacons are not gonna be here for long, so I just make it a bit hidden. Yeah, we can look inside. It's just dark here, you know. Just a cave. More interesting parts are the other buildings, which I tried to make kinda nicer and more interesting. For example, with the silica is made here. Just nice glass buildings. And we have autosave, so it's a bit laggy for them. I do not turn it off because I will forget it's off and the game will crash on me. So yeah. Second part, or third part actually, are oscillators, which are made in this nice building with actually some surplus, so that's why we have drone and the thing for it. Thing is actually turned off right now because, yeah, I'm kinda running out of power, which is bad. Why is it turned off? So, yeah, so let's work it. And some other things also. Next part for the rods are, how is it called? Control rods. Yeah, electromagnetic control rods. Made in these two nice tall buildings. It's kinda funny it works this way because the two main components for electromagnetic control rods have really similar production chain, which allowed me to actually make two similar buildings with lots of empty space, but hey, it's nice, right? I hope so at least. And infrastructure on the backside. Let's go back to the main building for a while before leave this area and take a look on the trains. Because even though I built here quite a good train network, I'm using only one train here. All the resources are mined locally. Last part for the rods is lots of quick wire. Yeah, it's like 2.5k if I remember correctly. All nicely made in here below the main building. Then we have the uranium input or uranium plant manufacturers which are making cells which then go into the rods as we saw before. And now let's take a look on something else. In my infinite wisdom, I decided to build nuclear power plant in the desert, but not in this one, but in here. So to do that we need water, right? Because every power plant needs water. And that's why we have this over here. You have to wait a minute while I get here. I don't have any fast transportation setup. But we have this. And this is where the trains come into the game. It's 63 stations long. Each station has 5 water pumps, fully overclocked. We will see later why. I haven't turned it on yet. I hope it works. And we will see it in a minute. And just for someone who is interested, the full processing takes, let's see, now we have 22,043 max after turning on main switch for the uranium rods. Yeah. Autosave, sorry. Let's turn on the water. And we have another nice power spike. And the battery is really starting to drain. Who would have thought? Okay, let's see the reactors now. Give me a minute while I get there. You can see it's really long. I kinda maybe shot myself in the leg with this, but we will see in a minute or 2 or 5 if it's gonna work. One last important thing. Nuclear power plants make waste. Waste needs to be stored or reprocessed. Reprocessing is not even... it's not ready. Almost nothing is ready for it. Every part ready for it is just... here, let's see. Let's stop this. We have just one train station which will bring uranium for plutonium, because I wanna do the recipe with the uranium processing, and the storage for all the waste which will accumulate till I make this. It's this tall not because I was lazy, maybe also because that's why, but I wanna build the plutonium or waste reprocessing somewhere on this level, maybe with this rock over here. Yeah, but that's project for the future. Now let's go see the reactors. As I mentioned, they are way over here on the other side of the map. Okay, so here we are. Okay, so here we are. This is actually the separate tracks because I didn't wanna mix the waste and water with my standard network which I'm using for some items. And here we are. Just a long nuclear strip. I'm using 2 rows. That's why I use 5 pumps previously for 3 stations. That should give me like 1500 water. These guys should require 600. And one reason I built it here, I thought it's gonna be cool. Second, over there is my first power plant for coal, and behind is the turbo fuel factory, which actually is providing most of the power. Okay, and of course everything is connected, ready for start. Just needs to connect this and bring water. First let's bring the water because it's currently dry. Autosaves. I'm just gonna go at the front. I already built first train, but I haven't started yet. It's just built. I didn't even try it if it works at all. So yeah. It takes a while. There is the bridge for the waste, for a small station, the reasonably sized one, you know. And just to build a train, but let's make this one blue, because why not? And let's go. Since I'm using 63 cargo, how is it called? Freight cars, I have 10 locomotives here and 10 in the back. It should be enough. I think the ratio is 1 train for 4 cars. But yeah, we will see. And we can see nice look of the infinite long train. Damn it. That would be bad. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. 10 in the front, 10 in the back. Can I? Probably. But let's go back. Okay, so let's set up the name. Let's go. Water left. Timetable water and left. Save. Let's actually do them at the same time. Reactor water right. water source and right. One thing I should do is make sure that I click this one to make sure the train will be fully loaded. Save. Save and turn on. And here we go. It's actually going. Still going. Water source. Fully loaded, unloaded, save, save, turn on. Of course this train will have to wait. And there he goes. Where is he? Yeah, I'll be back in a while. Yeah, just a quick in. The train parked here. So this jump is from the loading. Like 3000. It's left and they moved. Yeah, that's kinda nice powered spike. Yeah, still need to wait while it comes back. So the train is coming to a station with water. Hopefully, looks like it does have some. It should be full. And the math behind this, it was about 5 minutes. No, it's 6. It needs to still park and unload. Might be 7 minutes. Since the reactor needs like 600 water, and the freight car can hold 1600, that's what? 2.5 minutes? And we have 3 stations, so it should be like 7.5 minutes runtime per one train. But we will see. Oh my god, this end is gonna ruin me probably. Okay, that's interesting. It's still moving, but it's unloading. I take it. Yeah, so it's like 7 minutes right now. Water was unloaded and we should be good. We have 300 pipes and then 1 600 to the reactor. The water is flowing out. We can wait for the second train, which is actually right over here. Has left this one. It's already left. It's leaving. The fact that they are this close to each other is good, because it means the water is going fast enough into the stations, which should, as I said, it's 1500 per tree, and it's coming out at the rate of 1200. Sweet, sweet trains. As this one unloads, I will connect the fuel. There is already some reserve. Yes, that's the word here. Also here and in the drone. And also on the other side there is plenty of fuel. I've connected it with a fast belt, even though it will be consuming 21 rods per minute. I used the Mark V belt just so it will overflow as fast as possible. But the reactors are connected with Mark I belts. That should be fine. We have ultra unloaded. These are getting full. This needs to fill. Ah, nice. Let's do this. Let's irradiate it everything. Let's do that Mark II. Yeah, and this is the reason I used very fast belts. Is because it would take an eternity till it would get on the till would the fuel get on the far side of the reactors. And of course there is a level on the right side of the reactors. Now that it's dark, we can see some lights I've set up. I thought it's gonna look a bit better. It's just small underglow light right in the middle. And this one already fired our waste. Let's go. What would be even better is connecting the reactors to the power. As we can see, they are not on the network, but this one. And let's go! Power is not an issue, as long as everything works, of course. As for the waste, we already saw storage. And all the waste is collected from the reactors. We can even see if they are all working. You can see waste here, here. It's all connected on a single belt on two sides. It's gonna be like more than 1000, so two belts are required. And this one will be carrying the waste. One for each side. Then it will get split to the 3 stations from each of the belts, so 6 stations in total. Why? Where is the fuel? You have plenty of power. I just imagined it slightly better. Actually, yeah, if it's going out at the rate of 700, it's being split 50-50. Let's say 400. This is empty. Yeah, we can upgrade this, but that won't help. It's really just lots of storage on the belt. It's like, yeah. Yeah, that's one stack of the fuel. So it needs 40 stacks only for the belt, and each power plant is another stack. That's like 80 stacks of storage, and I used only 24 stacks. Yeah, I didn't think this through. That's fine. We have power. And the last thing we need is to start this train. We already have some waste. This side has less, most likely because it's the far side. So we didn't get here yet. Okay, this train is set up. Kind of, yes. So let's turn it on. This is actually kind of special train. It's bi-directional. How is the water actually looking like before the train leaves? Ah, that one left. It has 1600. That's not empty. That's good. But the other train is coming in. Yeah, it's very close. And it works. I can always add one more train, which will be going to the water, to the left reactors, then to the water, then to the right. So it will be 1.5 train per side, and that will fix everything if these two trains won't keep up. Luckily I built 2 tracks, so it can work. On this track I couldn't do that, but these 6 freight cars should be more than enough to handle 1000 waste per minute. It's closer and waste is also better stacking, and solid cars are how is it called? They are bigger. You can carry more items than water. You can compare these two. Yeah, 32 slots, that's a lot of waste. So this is where I leave this video. See you next time.